I remember the first time I saw her clearly. It was a hot Thursday morning, and I had gone to the market early to help my uncle with his yam store. The sun was already burning, and the smell of dried fish, pepper, and goat dung floated in the air just like every market day. I was tying bundles of scent leaf when the barking started. Not one bark, not two. Every dog tied near the stalls went mad at once. One nearly broke its rope, another flipped over its own bow. A few market women started shouting, trying to control their dogs, but none of them listened. Their eyes were wide, teeth showing, barking like their lives depended on it. Everyone turned to look. That's when I saw her. She was walking slowly down the market path, carrying a small basket. She wore a long yellow dress that touched her ankles. Her skin was smooth like roasted groundnuts, and her face was almost too beautiful. Not in a normal way. Her eyes were sharp, her steps quiet like a cat. She didn't look at anyone, not even once. Just walked past like she didn't notice the chaos she was causing. I stood frozen. Not because of her beauty, but because of how the air changed when she passed. It felt colder, like a wind had blown through the crowd even though the sun was high. Everyone watched her, but no one said anything. Not then. After she passed, the dog stopped barking. Just like that. Everything went quiet again. Too quiet. I looked at Uncle Dogo, and he just shook his head slowly and muttered, "Not again, not again." I asked him, "You've seen her before?" He nodded and looked around before whispering, "That woman, she comes every Thursday, same time, same yellow dress. And every time, the dogs go crazy. But who is she?" "No one knows," he said. "She doesn't talk to anyone, buys nothing, just walks through the market, then disappears." I didn't believe him at first. Maybe it was a one-time thing. Maybe the dogs just didn't like the smell of her perfume or something. But I was wrong. She came again the next Thursday. Same dress, same walk, same basket, and the same bag. This time, I noticed something strange. A black dog that was tied in front of Mama Tower's shop pulled so hard, the rope snapped. It ran straight at her like it was going to attack. I wanted to shout, to warn her, but before I could, something odd happened. The dog stopped 2 feet from her, dead still. It started whining and backing away, tail between its legs, like it had seen something terrible. Then it turned and ran, just like that. People began to whisper. Some said she was a witch, others said she was cursed, but no one dared stop her. Who would? I started watching her every week, same pattern. She'd arrive, the dogs would bark like mad, then go quiet once she passed. Nobody ever saw where she went after. Some said she vanished near the old abandoned slaughterhouse at the end of the market. But no one followed her. No one wanted to, until the day I did. It was the 6th Thursday. I had made up my mind. I had to know where she went, why the dogs reacted that way. I thought maybe I could talk to her, maybe even help her, if she was in trouble. I didn't believe in curses or witchcraft. I believed in things that made sense. I was very wrong. That day, I waited near the roasted plantain cellar, close to where she always walked by. I had my phone in my pocket, ready to record. As soon as I saw her coming, the barking started again. It was louder than ever. Some dogs even foamed at the mouth. Still, she walked like she heard nothing. When she passed me, I stepped into the crowd and followed her. I didn't tell anyone, not even Uncle Dogo. And what I saw that day is what started everything. I thought she was just a quiet woman in a strange dress, but when I followed her behind the market, what I saw made my legs freeze. It wasn't just the dogs that were afraid of her. Something else was hiding in the shadows. And it was waiting for me. What did you think is waiting for? Do you think she needs anyone's help? Comment your thoughts below and don't forget to like and share this video if you enjoy watching it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know what happens next.